Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone today in YouTube land? Today, boys and girls, we're going to be washing this beautiful white kitty. Her name is Lola. Alright. Wow. Say hello. She's like, I'm shy. I'm shy. I'm scared. No, you don't need to be. You don't need to be, little one. Alright, there's not much to her. She's here with her two brothers. They come in every 8 weeks for their, I guess you'd call it their bath and blowout. Right? Well, there we go. The hardest button at the look up above. Don't fall in love. Alrighty then. Alright, buddy. Steady. Here we go. Little Miss Tuckett. Yeah, little Miss Muffet. Little Miss Muffet. Straight on the toffee. Alright, here we go. Alright. There. She's like, what the hell's gonna happen now, people? I've just about enough of this lady. Oh, Lola. You don't have to be that way. They call her Lola. Lola Papa. Alright, Lola. Let's see. Let's see. What the hell's going on down here? There she is. She's like, that feels good. Just a little bit. Alright. She's like, ready, steady, here we go. Pretty girl. Pretty baby. Yes, you are the pretty baby. Lola. Lola, la, la, la. Hello. This way. Lola, la, Lola. Excuse me. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. You have to get your eyes. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. There you go. She's like, I don't like you. I don't like you. Alright, this way. Good girl. Mm-hmm. Better. Better. Mm. Hello, Mariad. Marita. Oh, I can't even say your names. I can't say your names. Blue Stuff. That is a optical brightening shampoo made by La Poche. Mm-hmm. It's a body treatment. It's for any color, right? The optical brightening shampoo will optically brighten any coat, right? But I use it for black and white coats, right? I don't use it all the time, right? On every white coat cat I will use it, right? It's just part of the process. I'll usually add that process to the degreasing process, right? So we're doing killing two birds with one stone. I guess I'm allowed to say that one. Since cats hunt birds. Alright, let's get this part out. Tuxedos, cool. I find tuxedo cats don't really like their baths. Just noticed, you know. I might be mistaken, but every time I think of a tuxedo cat client, yeah, they hate their bath. Something about the black and white coat. I don't know. Sometimes color can indicate how the cat is going to behave, right? If you didn't know, don't you know? Her name was Lola. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Had a tuxedo cat come in yesterday. He half lost his mind. Yeah, he came with grooming notes saying he did well for his bath. The previous groomer was lying. She just didn't give the bath. So, yeah. The owner's gonna get to the bottom of that. She can't understand why she paid $175 if all they did was shave their cat down, right? So the game is, I guess you could call it semantics. The cat, hi, the cat even, well, I make sure that every one of my cat clients is calm, right? A lot of people get that confused. I'm not cherry picking who I go live with. I don't cherry pick my clients. Even the worst and most feral of cats is brought to calm. They're brought to heal, I guess. Yeah. So what you do is you look for what techniques are going to work first. I mean, I have over 100 tricks in my bag, right? And if you can't find any techniques that are going to help with keeping that cat calm by the end of that grooming visit, at that point, you then have a discussion with the owner and you let them know that, you know, we are a fear-free or low-stress grooming salon. We're not going to groom cats past a certain level. From 1 to 6, we won't go past 4, right? So in order for that to happen, you would be required to pre-treat your cat, and then we send them the link of our Calming Cat Guide, which is the same link on this page. If you pop open the mainlion.live. But anyway, and then at that point, they are required for any future groomings to pre-treat their cat, right? So 95% of the time that is successful, right? I have a little bit of leverage since I'm the only real trained cat groomer going in this particular area, right? So they don't want to go somewhere else, right? So, but I find 95% of owners and clients, once they realize, especially once they see the video is key, right? When the owner can see the video of what the hell it is I'm talking about, then they understand, right? So, hey, Two Skulls. How you doing, Mahesh? What's going on, Two Skulls? You feeling all right today? Are you getting worse? What's going on? What's happening? Hope you're okay. Alright. Anyway. You're still feeling under the weather? Oh. Well, I hope it clears up soon. Like I said, I got it for 3 weeks. I went to the Minute Clinic, got some penicillin, kicked it in 3 days. So, not sure what you have, but that's what I ended up doing. Alright, what are we doing now? Alright. Wee. She's like, you're making me purple again, aren't you? I'm like, yeah, it's fun. She's like, is it Easter? No. Okay. We're going to turn you into a little Easter egg. That's about a 2 to 3 minute treatment. Alright. Les Pooch sells it 1 part shampoo to 20 parts water. I make it 1 part shampoo to 10 parts water. Alright, you ready? Steady. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Turns periwinkle. I see. Someone doesn't understand. Doesn't seem to understand that. Yeah. And that was such a blatant statement of, yeah. I don't mind y'all being curious and asking questions, but guess what's not going to fly on this channel? typing in things that as statements as though they are truths, right? Yeah. When they're completely false. Yeah. That's not gonna fly. But if you're curious and you have questions, by all means, ask. Right? Mm-hmm. She's like, I think you got this spot. Mm-hmm. To the basement you will go. To the basement you will go. To the basement you will go. Ha ha. Oh, Azario, the basement you will go. Ha ha. I love it. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. About as much as shampoo hurts your head when you put it on your head to wash, right? It hurts the same exact amount of pain, right? Same exact amount, which is what? Zip, zero, nada, nil, nah, nada, nip, no. Hi-ho, Amario, ba-bum-bum-bum-bum. I wish I was an opera singer. So I know cats apparently like opera. Do you ever watch Keeping Up with Appearances with Mrs. Bucket, aka Mrs. Bouquet? Have you ever watched that BBC show? Two Skulls? It is like the female Benny Hill version. But instead of it being all about sex and him chasing girls, it's the complete opposite, where it's a woman, Mrs. Bucket, who's a prude, right? But the comedy is exactly the same. Hysterical. And it's called Keeping Up with Appearances. A BBC show. You will love it. I think. Alright. Yes. Yes. They're on YouTube. You can pull up those shows on YouTube. That's actually where I watch mine from. Is YouTube. Up we go. Up we go. Well, thought I left that purple shampoo in too long. You don't rinse it out all the way, right away. After about 2 minutes, it will tint your white cat. Oh, whoops. Oh, whoopsies. I got it. I got it. Alright, you did it. One perfect princess coming up. She's like, I am? Yep, that's what it says on your grooming file. Perfect princess. Alright. Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Tail shot. I did it, Ma. I did it. Yes, you did. And then what happened? Did it work? Did it work? Mm-hmm. All right, let's start heating that up. Yeah, sometimes it's just a matter of finding the right technique. I had a 4-pound Yorkie. She hated her baths until I introduced her to the bubble bath. So you know that pink bin that I used in the bath area? Yeah. You can also use it to make bubble baths. So. Cool. Yeah, it doesn't last very long. What seems to be the problem? The day in the life of a princess. Can you just imagine what goes through the brain of a princess? She's like all kinds of things. All kinds of things. We're thinking about all kinds of things. Oh, I bet. Who wants to guess what I'm doing right now and why? No, you didn't hear that. You can buy this or products like this at any pet store. Designed for pet owners to clean their, dogs and cats' ears with. So, if that answers your question, Addams Family. What's that? What's the Addams Family? Two's a good number. Yeah. I feel sorry for the cats that are by themselves. Yeah. But I guess you can't miss what you don't know, right? Alrighty then. Bum 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 bum. Nice. Why? Why is it looking funny? did? Oh yeah, I think I remember some of those episodes. Yeah. You're right. You're right, chickadee. Alright, we're just getting the bath station ready for the next kitty, her brother. Well, yeah. Yes, two skulls. She comes in with her two brothers every 8 weeks, about. Yeah, I'm just down to one cat who's 18. So it's gonna be weird when I'm not around an animal on my, my pet. It's gonna be weird. Very strange feeling. My 18-year-old is a purebred Seal Point Himalayan. He's really healthy. It's going and going. I'm shocked. Alright. Right, let's do the brother. He's sitting in the corner here with some fell-away blankets, right? He's in here. Need you close up. There. He sleeps about, can you see him? There he is. He sleeps about 23 hours a day. Alright, how are we going to pick you up? Alright, let's do it this way. Yep. No. Brother. Not by litter, but by household. And I think he has back nails. Maybe. Yeah. No, you don't need these. He's like, it's sacrilegious. Yeah, well, you do live inside, right? He's like, it still comes in handy. Yeah. Oh, that's just not even going in there. Cool. Well, that's really thick, this coat. So I'm just gonna soften it up with some of that Lay Pooch detangling spray. That'll help soften this whole process. You're doing it, little one. This is Lilo. This is Lilo. Layla and Lilo. Excuse me. Yeah. Alright, let's go on to the Brazilian. Alright, we'll pick up the safety clipper and get that started. Get that party started. Get that party started. Can we open this up? Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's happening. I'm going to use this soft light pooch. The gold brush is the softest. A little bit more comfortable than the metal comb. Alright, we're just prepping him for his bath. Make sure he's not going in with heavy matting anywhere, right? Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, I can imagine. You were the groomer of the stool for your ragdoll. I swear they all think they're from royalty. And everything is just beneath them. Everything. Including their boss. Yes, their boss. Which they could live without. And then when you go live with them, their little unwet meow, the public translates to torture. Yes, at one point I banned all ragdolls from going live because the police were like, can you do something about the... And I'm like, what do you want me to do? It's called the unwet meow, right? Cat's just sitting there going, meh, 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 meh. But he hasn't said a word. He hasn't said a peep. Wouldn't that be your first clue that he may not be a ragdoll? Would that be your first clue? Alright, I take it back. I'm pretty sure on his e-file it says he's a ragdoll. So, I take it back. Whoopsies. He doesn't act like one. Hers says long hair cat, right? Long hair domestic. His file says he's a ragdoll. Oh no, here we go. This is Lilo. Alright. Yes, it's Lilo. He's like, I'm nervous. You've been here about 20 times, buddy. He's like, but I'm still nervous. About what? He's just everything. When's the last time you got bit? Coming here. Never. And I hate Barry Manilow. I really hate him. Then why are you singing his song? I don't know. It got stuck in my head. Not my fault. Sister's name is Lola. Okay, little one. He's natural temperament too, right? It's cats like him and his sister that make the pet industry throw me under the bus and say, ha 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 ha. We don't believe a word she says. She's drugging all of her clients and then claiming she's the best cat groomer in the world. Apparently this is the narrative they're going with. I'm trying to make it make sense. So she's drugging all her clients, claiming to be the best cat groomer in the world, but she's lying, because if that knowledge were true, we would have known about it, and someone would be teaching it. Exactly. I'm teaching it. Oh God. All right. Lola or Lilo Cabana. Yeah, so it's cats like him that make them think that, right? He's not acting like a regular cat. He's kicking and screaming, I guess. I don't know. Lilo, la, la, la. No, I never said I was the best. Who said I said I was the best? Anyone, whoever tells themselves they're the best, is delusional. Lilo, la, la, la. Lilo, la, la, la. Don't fall in love. He's like, I won't do it. I think I'm gay anyway. Well, you can still fall in love if you're gay. Look here. My brother? No, thank you. Oh, that is a problem. You don't really have much of a choice there, do you, buddy? He's like, nah. But I got cat TV. I can dream, can I? Right. Lilo, la, la, la. La, 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 la. La la lilo, lilo la la la. Mm 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 mm. Boom 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 boom. Mhm. 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 So, what do you think there, Lilo? Does it feel good? He's like, I'll give you one guess. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be cool. If you had a cat. Oh, you don't even have a cat? Two skulls? I didn't know that. Really? That's funny. Alright. Got it. Get it. Eat it. Eat it. Me and Siamese, if you please. No. No. Cool. Well, that's pretty good willpower. Should only have 4. Wow. Mmm. Sounds beautiful. 2 skulls. Mmm. Mm-hmm. I just got one left. He's 18. I swear he's just gonna keep going. Even though he's a purebred. He shows no signs of hitting that frailty wall with his body. He's lost all his teeth. Might have some slight signs of dementia. But other than that, he's a trooper. Yeah, I know what you mean. 'Cause I always think like you're going to always be comparing them to what you used to have, right? I don't know. It's just some things that can never be replaced, right? Yep. Yeah. He's like, that tickles. Well, it's still in there. Dope. Dope. Let's go get that. There. Dobby. Dobby. We are Siamese, if you please. I don't see how ragdolls are going to survive if they get outside. All their hunting instincts have been bred out of them. So what happened? Did you ever see him again? Hello? Hello? So what's the deal with the Queen of Norway? Tommy? She was spotted in the Epstein Isles over 600 times. What the hell is going on with the Queen of Norway? Anything you might know about? You gonna spill the tea? Who's gonna spill the tea? Well, that's one way to get your cat back, right? Oh, I'm so sorry. Sounds like he survived it, right? Sounds like he survived it though, right? Alright, there we go. There we go. And let the greasing begin. We are Siamese and Greece. Oh, God. Sorry. Oh, got it. You feel good? He said, yeah. I wish I was like an octopus. I had like 8 arms. Right? Oh yeah. He understands the assignment. This part is not lathering. There, got it. Coated. That's one of the hardest parts to clean on a cat, right there. In case you didn't know, don't you know? There. In case you didn't know, don't you know? I'm from the universe. We're all star children. We're from the stars. And where are you Oh, thank you, Two Skulls. I'm from the stars. You're doing it. You're doing it. You're the one. You did it. Heidi hey and Heidi ho. Way we go. Alright, you did it. Did it. Da 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 da. You did it. You did it. I did it. I did it. Yes, I did. I did it. I did it. Yes, I did. Alright, out you go. That tail is useless. Useless. Alright, next. Next. There. There we go. It's like she's manhandling me. Yeah, well. You're gonna read a rap. He's like, how could you? You betrayed me. You betrayed my trust, lady. You love it. Yeah. But that's besides the point. So what is the point? You're supposed to ask. God damn it, you're supposed to ask. Okay. I'll remember next time, okay? Fine. Ready, steady, here we go. Mm-hmm. You did it. 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 Brother, sister. Mm-hmm. They did it. Da-da-da-da-bum-bum. Meet Stoli. Stoli's from Russia. He's an import. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Isn't he glorious? Yeah, he's glorious. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. He is the equivalent of two of those cats, right? It's a bit of a project. Bit of a project. He's like, I feel like I have something I have to say. Really? What would that be? You Americans are crazy. Batshit crazy. Yeah, well, we know that. You're just figuring that out now? He's like, no, we suspected it all along. Yeah, we always suspected it. And what confirmed it? 2025. Gotcha. Just everything? Pretty much. Kitty. There's no kitties. There's no kitties. Okay, I did all that without a cone on his head? What am I, nuts? What am I, nuts? But wait, there's more. Oh, sola mio. Delicious ice cream from Italy. My soul belongs to me. Oh, sola mio, give it to me. Like nails down the chalkboard, right? I do my best. I've got a crush on you, sweetie pie. I'm gonna go to this. I'm not really supposed to be using this. Maybe on a daily basis, right? It kind of shreds the coat up, right? But he is an immigrant from Russia. These are American born. I got a They're all from the same family. Yeah. They all live in the same house. Okay. Thank God. Thank God. Meow. And meow. Meow. They live together. How many times we have to say that? They live together, they're brother and sister. They love each other. They love each other. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at that butt. Huh? Plain water. No, I'm trying to break down a heavily impacted matted coach. So I'm using the Lay Pooch detangling spray. Lord have mercy. Lord. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Lordy, lordy, lordy. This is my litmus test before he gets put in the bath and gets wet, right? And I'll make sure this gets through his coat. Yeah. He's like the equivalent of grooming an old English sheepdog. Wow. Wow. Does the love pooch have a scent to it? The spray is pre-bath. It's oil. It's an oil-based product, so it's a pre-bath product, right? It has a light fragrance, but you use it before you wash the cat, right? All of the Lay Pooch products have a very light scent, which makes them perfect for cat grooming as well, right? But yeah, no, you don't want to use that Lay Pooch product. Here, I'll show you. Detangling spray. That's for pre-bath, right? Concentrated pre-wash. You put that in before you're about to wash your cat, like with a real bath, with real water, right? Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. He's like, what are we doing? You'll see. He's like, I can hardly wait. I can't handle the suspense. You haven't figured it out yet? Yeah, I think I had it figured out about an hour ago. Mm-hmm. There. You beast. He's huge. You big beast. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Sweetie pie. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Allah. There's not much to do. The price tag on this cat was beaucoup bucks. Fine Russian breeder, breeding for perfect temperament. Every one of their cats, they specifically looked for a breeder who was breeding for perfect temperament because they had newborn children, right? So, if you do your research, you'll find out quickly the differences with the different breeders. Some who breed for profit, and it's just one big farming. And then you have smaller select, what I call the gatekeepers of the bloodline. Smaller, high reputation, high quality. This one was from Russia. Yeah. And then they breed for perfect temperament. Or reasonable temperament. Sometimes it can be a little too perfect, and then I refer to those cats as Stepford cats, right? Yeah. You're glorious. You're glorious. You're glorious. Can I get the other one? Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate your participation in this matter. Oh yeah, I see them all the time. The breeders just breed the crap out of them. And they're like just little robots, right? No personality. Nothing. They're almost like a lawn ornament, right? Yeah. We're running out of time. Kids are going to be out of school soon. And I'm going to have to turn the chat off, people, just so you know. Getting close. Countdown has begun. Ready, steady. Here we go. Eee. You are glorious. If you know, you know, don't you know? If you know, don't you know, don't you know? If you know, don't you know, don't you know? He said, shut up, lady. I didn't sign up for this. I signed up for a spa day, not you water torturing my ears. Sorry. Sorry. Just couldn't contain myself. My friend had sent me something. I thought it was funny. He's like, I forgive you. Now carry on. You groomer of a stool. Got it. I know my place. He's like, good woman. As long as you know your place, things might just work out for you around here. Why, thank you, oh merciful prince. Slowly. He's like, you're welcome. You're welcome. There's not gonna be enough room to put him in that little dryer box, so we'll probably just put him in this box right behind me. We've got all kinds of different drying options, right? So we'll put him in the Caddyshack back while we're doing the other ones, right? Alright, let's rinse this part off and start working our beauty treatment into his mane. Alright, body treatment. You can't back up that statement, right? Yeah, you just came on here and made a statement, but you can't even back it up. So I'll give you 30 seconds to back up your statement that this cat is stressed out. Anyone who knows about cats would be able to pick up on any fine details regarding what they might see and observe that would indicate the cat is stressed. We're waiting. You've got 15 seconds. Dee 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 dee. Done. See? Now. Yeah. So people who come on here and want to make false statements, we'll give you 30 seconds to back it up before you go. Bye-bye. He's a water rat. I was born on the river. Yowza. Yowza, yowza, yowza. Oh, stop being a compass cap. No. Mm-mm. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. She's like, are we there yet? Almost. Almost. Mm-mm. 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 Wait. So what tribe are you from? He's like, I'm from the tribe. Mm-hmm. Did I say that right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, rinse. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. He's like a George Clooney. No, he's even better looking than. Who's better looking than George Clooney? He's like, oh, I don't know. I'm trying to think. He's a Gregory Peck kind of guy. Gentleman of all gentlemen. Gregory Peck. Boop. You say, what'd you do that for? No reason. Nope. No reason at all. There's nothing over there. There's nothing over there. Alright. Where? Ready, steady. He's like, for what? This. The beats. You're gonna get beat. You're gonna get beat. Alright. And around. All the way around. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the suggestion. The gabapentin, right? You think I can groom my own cat without gabapentin? He loves his bath. He'll start purring if I give him a bath, but I can't touch him with grooming tools. No. He's not allowed his vet's office without GABA either. So, yeah, that's your suggestion. That's your remedy, right? That's it. Go to themainlion.live, click it open, go down to where it says the Calming Cat Guide, and it'll teach you and share with you all about how to work with gabapentin. And that came from Fear Free Pets, but it also came from our 8-year case study with 500 cat clients and working with 40 veterinarians. So it's called the Calming Cat Guide. Mm-hmm. Out. You roll. Mm-hmm. And tail. Boop. You did it, little one. Tell. Tell, Bob. You glorious beast. You glorious beast. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Mm-hmm. Oh. Mm-hmm. You're too big for the tail wrap. Mm-hmm. You can't even do a proper tail wrap. 3, 2, 1. Boop. Looks like Darth Evil. Mm-hmm. He's got the best little RBF ever. Mm-hmm. 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 How you doing? He's like, other than the fact that you're trying to suffocate me, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Yeah, no problem. You being a little over dramatic there, buddy? No. Mm-mm. There we go. You're just glorious. Majestic. Magnificent. McGlorious. McLovin, McFuffin. The Fluffmeister. The ruler of all beings. Alright, I'll stop. He's probably trying to figure out what this cat's problem is. He's trying to figure it out because in his mind something doesn't quite add up. He's trying to fix it like a puzzle, make it make sense, right? He's like, wait a second. Alright, we're gonna put this guy in the Caddyshack bag. There's a couple of different ways to use the Caddyshack bag. And one way is just to stick them in the box, close the doors, and then just put the Shalandy dryer on its lowest setting with the intake outtake on, and that's a way to do low and slow drying for this guy. Alrighty then. Break this way with one. Alright, we gotta do the cat carriers. Get those ready. I guess the biggest family that comes in to our salon, she's a 70-year-old lady with five Persians. Is it 5? 4 Persians and 1 rescue short hair. And it's really cute. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Forgot where I put you. There you are. Alright, we'll do the first one. This one. Yeah, we'll do you first, okay? She said, why? Because you're the perfect princess. This way. Alright, we'll put this on. Three cats. 1 hour appointment per cat. 3 hour appointment for 3 cats. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Just saying. Right? You know, it's funny, even with these groomings being recorded, having the actual timestamp of how long that grooming took. No. Still a problem. Still not good. According to who? You? Yeah. Didn't, little one. She's like, I did what I do. You got coughed. You got coughed. Mm-hmm. Alright. Taking it like this princess. Wow. Alright. Alright. This way. Good girl. Alright. Next. The Fluffmeister. The Fluffmeister. She's like, what are you gonna do now? Nothing. He's like, I don't believe you. He's like, you're acting awfully suspicious. Well, we're just gonna put the dryers on, that's all. Aha. Knew you were up to something. Waka waka. That's a loaded question. I don't have all of the information required to give you an informed decision or answer to that question. Like for instance, are you a groomer? Have you done bathing and grooming before, prior to wanting to open up your own salon, right? There's too many missing variables for me to give you an informed answer to that question. Okay. What is my advice? Get yourself qualified cat grooming training from a recognized cat grooming organization like the NCGI, National Cat Groomers Institute, right? Get yourself some actual qualified training. That would be my advice, right? Join a cat show. Learn all the secrets of cat, how to get beautiful coats on cats. You could learn by participating and being a part of a local cat show. You can do something like that. And it's a great way to connect, right? It's a great way to connect with other people in the cat community, right? Did I just take off? Huh? Is there anything you would have done differently if you had known about it years ago? Yeah. Oh, you mean you want me to answer that? Is that what you mean? You want me to answer that? Oh, okay. Alright, so the answer to that question is I wouldn't have been as trusting I would have gone in with a more of a question everything and followed my gut more closely. Do you know your gut is the highest form of psychic ability known to man, which supersedes any and all other psychic ability? Your gut, right? So, and then I would have, if I had known how important fear food teachings were, and how it's like the missing link to being able to provide low stress grooming for cats. Yeah, I would have been on that from the beginning. I wouldn't have gone in so blindly to the get her done cat grooming techniques being told by the top professionals in the industry that was the only way. There was no other way. And be a good soldier and just do what we tell you to do, right? And this is how you do it. You know, get her done cat grooming. That they're still teaching to this day. Still teaching it. Like they're caught in some kind of time warp, right? Yeah. Okay. You will get it. You put your foot down. You put your foot down. Okay. Alright, say goodbye to this prince. Mr. Lovely. Mr. Lovely. Why is one eye bigger than the other? He's like, no, it's not. I think it is. He's like, you're just making that up. You're just making fun of me. I would never. No. The pet grooming industry treats cats like they're second-class citizens. They also treat the cat groomers like second-class citizens, and then they treat you, the cat owner, as second-class citizens, right? The pet industry in general, as a whole, right? Could say it's almost the equivalent of racism. It's the exact same thing. There's racism in the pet industry. It's sad. Alright, say goodbye to this one. One is a Maine Coon. He's in the Kelly shed back, so we'll go over there to blow him out. welcome. Gotcha. I know how keto. He's like, yeah. I know how keto. Fine. You that way. You that way. Okay. Not so fast. Not so fast. Get off your feet. There's no walking and cat grooming. There's no walking and cat grooming. And you weak that up. Talk to the paw. Talk to the paw. Hold on. Alright, there you have it. 3 kitties in 3 hours. You gonna let me just, oh, sorry. You gonna let me finish you? Say goodbye to Stoli. He's glorious. He's what you call a glorious beast. He's like, I feel good. I feel good. So good. I got you. Bum, 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 ba-da. Alright. No, we're saying goodbye now. We're saying goodbye to Stoli. He's a Maine Coon from Russia, right? He's an immigrant. Yeah, he's an immigrant. And he's a water rat. And he's born and bred for a beautiful temperament. All right, there you have it. All right, we'll see you next time.